Hi! I guess by the title you already figure out that today we're not doing my usual crafty stuff. Today I'm going to medieval festival where even my shoes are too modern. It's England Medieval Festival held every August at bank holiday in Kingsgrove, Sussex. I think it started since 1983. And because of the dates, usually around my birthday, I wanted to spend a proper time here. I visited it once before, but just for a couple of hours because I didn't have a car, and it's quite a journey. But this time I'm going all in. Accommodation here is bring your own tent or rental site, but I opted for kind of medieval pub/hotel, medievalish, but with plumbing. Anyway, let's go and I'll show you what's there. My favorite spot has to be the Knights training grounds, where you can dip your toe into archery, axe throwing, and even swordplay. Sorry, I got completely distracted here by some massive booms. And I'm not a real vlogger, you know that. Anyway, the activities run on tokens that you buy in advance. On one hand, I really wanted a longer archery experience, since once upon a time I actually had a bow. So I went all in and booked a 90-minute masterclass in archery and target shooting. First, the master archers explain proper shooting technique, and then others take you out into the woods to shoot at various targets. To be honest, I'd rather prefer to stay at the training grounds. The woodland targets were clearly meant for competitions, and a bit out of reach for us green beginners. Plus, it's not one-on-one. There is a whole group, everyone handed a bow they've never used before, not necessarily the right draw weight, and just 3 arrows at a time. Maybe some archery geniuses could learn from that, but definitely not me. Later I was told it does vary a lot, depending on which instructions you get. And there are so many other fascinating activities to try. I wanted to join the blacksmithing workshop, but alas, by the time I remembered to book the tickets, they were all sold out. Still, there were classes in speed shooting and trick archery, tablet weaving, calligraphy, bookbinding, coppersmithing, miniature painting, all sorts of crafts to make you into a proper medieval tradesperson. There is a D&D shed and other role-playing games, notice boards with quests to pick up, even fortune tellers. Everything your inner child could ever dream of. Speaking of which, children get their own kingdom, one making workshops, games, and the funniest jester you'll ever see. Sadly, I only filmed him fire breathing, but honestly, he was hilarious. If, like me, you're enchanted by peasant life and history, this part is pure magic. The village and the king's camp let you step straight into the past or into a game, if it's how your brain works. Walk through and you will see people cooking, chopping wood, eating, telling stories, dressing in proper clothes and armor. Life made alive again. The village isn't permanent, of course, more like a pop-up camp, which reminded me a little bit of refugee camp in Rattay from Kingdom Come Deliverance, which was perfectly fine by me. Maybe I'm odd, but have you ever wished you could just step into a book or a game? Clearly, I'm not the only one, judging by the LARPers and reenactors. 2 games I always dreamed of stepping in were The Witcher 3 and Kingdom Come? Well, Kingdom came indeed.
Really hard to do when you're not that naturally. No, it's a tournament, no test.
The most breathtaking part? Watching fighters in real armor clashing in proper tournaments. Can you imagine? Actually heavy armor, as heavy as a small anvil strapped to your shoulders, and still fighting? Yes, I am a nerd. I studied history not just at school, but also via Age of Empires and other games. I only wish little me had experienced something like this festival. But grown-up me? Well, now it's my responsibility to do it, right? There are also excellent lectures and demonstrations, for example, how to train your falcon. And my favorite, guns. Old guns. Historians explained the evolution of firearms, showed how they were loaded and fired. Don't worry, no bullets. The smell of gunpowder, the boom echoing around, it's indescribable. I never want to be near firearms outside of historical demo, but here it felt right.
Does anybody want to tell me why it's that shape?
It was hard to load.
Oh, 10 out of 10. Give that woman a gold medal. You're the only person this weekend that has come up with the correct answer. Everybody says it's to spread the shot. So, 3, 2, 1.
What's a festival without a show? There were mummers' plays for peasants like me, jaw-dropping archery tricks, fire-breathing jester, and music everywhere. If gentle harp strings don't suit your warrior soul, the pentacle drummers will certainly wake it. But the grandest spectacle takes place in the royal arena, knights on horseback performing stunts, and the tournament itself. Even if the fights are staged, the danger is real, the stunts are genuine, the horses magnificently trained, and the atmosphere electric. Luckily, many shows repeat throughout the day, so if you miss one, you can catch it later. And please, don't be shy to cheer! What can I say? Probably the most irresistible part of any medieval fair. Dozens of stalls filled with handmade wares and traditional crafts. The sort of things you don't need but suddenly really want. And frankly, bringing home 1 or 2 well-crafted items with a bit of soul in them, who could judge you? Well, some people might raise eyebrows if it's a full suit of armor, but I certainly won't. One day, when I grow up, I will buy myself a rotten sword. And last but definitely not least, food. The food court feeds the hungry crowds with decidedly modern treats: burgers, mac and cheese, souvlaki, falafel from bright orange hippie van. Clearly a time travelers. But if you want something more period appropriate, there is a hog roast. Perfectly tender, absolutely delicious. There is enough variety that you won't eat the same thing twice. Where there is food and drink, there should be also music. Medieval folk clearly knew this. Evening are spent in the huge Buxom Wench Tavern, where you can find warmth, benches, Cornish pasties, ale, and jolly tunes. The only problem? Modern folk seem a bit shy about dancing. I don't know how anyone could resist, but I certainly didn't, and even got a few compliments for it. How can you not dance when a band like Fierce Folk is playing?
Come drink, hey, with us, hey. If you take what we are offering, you must. Come drink, hey, with us, hey. A mistake to get the faith to trust.
It's been 3 days and I'm laying down because I can't stand now anymore. Do you hear that? This sounds like me with my horn as well. Very pathetic. Yeah, very pathetic sounds. It's been amazing 3 days and I'm not happy because of that. Even so, I didn't use all the opportunities that festival provides. I just had archery lesson and oh, thank you very much. Yeah, well, I didn't use all the opportunities that festival provides. It's actually many of them. There are many of master classes and different scripture, calligraphy, pot making, blacksmithing, and all that kind of stuff that you would expect from medieval festival, I think. Yeah, I like archery and I'm thinking about buying a bow. I had a bow. Unfortunately, it stayed in Poland and I miss it very much. And I'm still trying to make my mind. Do I want a bow or not? Well, you will definitely see that in the end of the video. And I'm not have a decision yet. Anyway, I'm so glad that this thing is happening every year and that it takes 3 days because you really can immerse, whatever. And also there are a lot of people wearing very nice clothes made of very nice natural fabrics like wool, linen, cotton, and less synthetic, which is pleasure for my sore eye. I'm a little bit snobbish in choosing the fabrics here, but whew, great day. I forgot to mention that there are also some people who can give you quests. So you are in these 3 days you could be very busy. Unfortunately, I was doing what I was doing. I was eating, drinking, dancing, walking, a lot of walking, and not much anything else apart from the archery class. So I hope that next year, or maybe, well, next time anyway, Next time I will book in advance and participate in like different activities more, because I remembered about medieval festival quite late near the dates, so a lot of tickets were sold out, and I think they really worth buying. I forgot what I want to say, so bye. But now I'm going. Really?